Traveling Tyler style. We're in Guatemala City. Me and Salma are going to go on a mission. We're going to try to get from Guatemala City to Antigua with the chicken bus. Though the problem is, once we're on the chicken bus, that's going to be fun. That'll be the easy part. The tough part is figuring out where to find the chicken bus. So we're walking around asking people where to find the Pollo de Autobus. No one knows exactly what we mean by that.
But apparently they don't call it this way.
Yeah, so they don't call it that. So I've been trying to read on Google. I don't know, they're very popular, we just cannot figure it out. So that's our journey for the day. We are gonna try to get out of Guatemala City and find the chicken bus. Stay tuned. Okay, so Salma is asking them where to catch the chicken bus because we are going to be taking a chicken bus from Guatemala City to Antigua, which is like 40 kilometers, give or take. But it's gonna be quite the experience. The problem is, how do you find where the chicken buses pick you up? Like, we are straight up gringos trying to figure this out, but it's gonna be a good time. Gonna try to get to Antigua tonight, but step number one is get out of Guatemala City and find the chicken bus. All right, Salma, so what's the next step? Because you just talked to that bus driver, and it was not the chicken bus, but he did give us some feedback. So what's our plan?
Okay, but first of all, you're gonna know that I studied Spanish in Duolingo for just a month. I'm not a real Spanish speaker. But he said we were supposed to walk, but apparently it's too far away, so we're gonna take there's a subway station apparently, and we're gonna take it for a couple of stops, all the way to the chicken bus stop.
Okay, so we're gonna ride the subway a couple stops until we start seeing chicken buses.
Yeah, but I think we're gonna go to the subway stop and we're gonna ask again.
Okay, that's the plan. All right, so the hardest part is figuring out where to go to find the chicken bus. Like, we keep asking people, like, these chicken buses are world famous, and we can't figure out how to get there. I don't know, it's crazy. But, you know, she's kind of relentless, so she's gonna keep asking the questions. I mean, in all fairness, it's actually a really cheap Uber ride over there, but that's not what this is about. This is about conquering the chicken bus for two Americans in Guatemala that are clueless when it comes to this. That's the plan.
Always go with the travel because they're very much and the bus in the travel, there are a bar, it's called it's stop the buses of Ciudad Quetzal, Antigua, Sololá, Panajachel, Antigua.
Do you know in how many stops we arrived there? How many stops? Like how many buses?
It is station called Trevo. You will take the metro.
Not sure if we're making progress or not, but we're trying. We're still in the same exact part of Guatemala City that we were when we started, but we're gonna get to the bottom of this. So we're getting ready to pull out some cash. We only have like $30 USD between us, and all the ATMs here are declining our cards, so we're very low on cash. I mean, I got like 5 different credit cards, so that's not the issue. It's having liquid cash in Guatemala that's the problem. So we're gonna convert the $30. That should give us some money in order to catch some of these buses that we need to catch. They do take credit cards in some situations, but it's definitely better to have some cash to get us through this. And that's kind of a regret I have. I should have came here with more cash to think this through a little bit, but that's all right. It's part of the deal. That's the struggle. All good.
So we just found out that this station, we withdrew money, cash. This station goes to zone 13, which is not where we want to go, but there's one station, we can look at it actually over there. It goes to the station with El Trebol, and it's from the station El Trebol, that we take the bus to Antigua.
Yeah, pretty straightforward. So we've been in the same, I don't know, 50 square meters for the last 4 hours trying to figure this out. We haven't really made any progress, but we keep thinking that we're on to something. And I don't know. We'll see how this goes, but we're gonna start heading down this way.
No, this way.
Yeah, this way.
Yeah.
We're gonna find something that's gonna get us to the chicken bus. The saga continues.
Should I put it on
right, so we got on the bus. We ended up paying by credit card, but we're still not at the stop where the chicken bus is. So we're basically working our way to the stop with the chicken bus. And by the way, Salma's leading this charge. I'm kind of along for the ride. I respect that though. We're right in the heart of Guatemala City, Zone 4. There's 3 stops, and then we're at the stop where we can get to the chicken bus. It's not far. It costs around $1 to get on the bus to the point where we cross into the chicken bus, and the chicken bus is going to be, we expect, about $2 to get us to Antigua. In the meantime, we're able to see Guatemala City, so that's kind of a positive. Where the bus is actually going to be dropping us off is not a good area. We've had a guy warn us that it's not the type of area where you want to just walk to the final destination from the bus stop, because we have to get dropped off from this bus and then walk a couple blocks to the actual chicken bus stop. So we're gonna have to feel this out. We may end up taking an Uber to the final destination, but it's definitely one of those situations where you put your phone away. I'm not gonna be recording passports underneath our shirt. You know, if it truly is only 2 blocks, we'll walk it. If it is beyond that, we'll probably look at taking an Uber to the chicken stop. We're just gonna kind of have to fill the whole thing out. We got one more stop. All right, this is gonna be the last video. We're at the bus stop until we get to the actual chicken bus, because I'm not gonna be walking with my phone out. But we do have instructions on how to get there. So Salma, how are we gonna get to the chicken bus from here?
We're gonna climb this stairs, walk that way until Plaza Maria, and then go left, and we will walk for maybe a couple of minutes, and we will find the station. And I asked the woman if this place was secure or like safe. She's like, yeah.
Okay, that's the plan. All right, it was about a 10-minute walk or so, I would say. It actually wasn't that bad. We were prepared and warned that it can be slightly dangerous. I don't know. I felt okay with it from a safety standpoint. Right down there is where the chicken bus is, from what we understand, so we're almost there. And we're close, right at the finish line of getting on the chicken bus. Hell yeah.
High five.
Let's go further back.
Y la pasamos bien. La pasamos bien. Vendura, el amigo que te ayuda a crecer, te da la hora.
Son las 12:06.
We made it on the chicken bus.
An hour to go, and we'll be in Antigua.
Yep, on our way to Antigua. We don't really know how much it costs because they just kind of, whisked us in when we got here, but I don't think, it's gotta be like $2 or something. This is something that I've always wanted to do. I didn't actually think it would be a reality because, to be fair, I probably wouldn't have tried to do this on my own. But Salma is a savage. So, yeah, for real. So this is a really cool thing to pull off. And it's not even that full. It's So I don't know if it's going to be picking up people along the way. That'll be kind of interesting to see, but it's not bad. It's kind of comfortable. They have power outlets to charge your phone. I don't know if they have a fan or if Salma brought that with her. I'm not quite sure, but either way, this is dope. We're about halfway in. Probably another 30 minutes to go or so. It actually hasn't been bad. It kind of stops along the way and picks people up and drops people off. But I wouldn't consider this roughing it, in all seriousness. Now, if it was completely packed, maybe. But there's plenty of space. Good music. It's cool. Bye guys.
So beautiful.
Salma, we made it.
We made it. Look at my hair.
We're in Antigua.
We are in Antigua and it's such a beautiful town.
So what advice would you give somebody who wants to ride the chicken bus from Guatemala to Antigua or anywhere, quite frankly?
Watch out for the bar.
Yeah, the bar kept clocking me in the jaw but on the way. But I would say the advice that I would give is ask for help. Ask for help.
People
Yeah.
from Guatemala are so nice. Everyone,
Yeah.
really, everyone would help you.
Yeah, you can't do this just by thinking you can do it. You got to ask for help. Luckily.
In Spanish.
Yeah, in Spanish. If you ask for help in English, it might not work out for you. But luckily, Salma knew enough Spanish to get by.
Even me, I was surprised that I knew this one.
But yeah, it's asking for help, and ultimately we figured it out, and it's about as cool as it gets. Antigua is beautiful. That's what I got. Travel in Tyler style. Subscribe to my channel. I got a lot of videos coming. Also, I'm going to post a link to Salma's Instagram. Follow her on Instagram. I'm out.